Another day, another live. Another day, another live. Another day, another live. Another day, another live. 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 Good morning, good afternoon, good night. In whatever parts of the world that you are. Welcome everyone to the Another Day, Another Live show with your special guest, Sheeta 3. There you go. Jimmy Bones. I did a thing that you asked. I'm actually going to make another one before I go to bed. Hopefully nobody judges me in that board. Alright, y'all. So, it's another day, another live. And if you're new here, just know that I go live every day. I go live from my page every day. No matter what the day, whatever happens in the day, I go live from my page every day. Until I don't. But for right now, another day, another live. Another day, another live. And for some reason. Alright. So, first things first. We're going to talk about this conference one more time. Okay? We're going to talk about this conference. We're going to talk about this conference. So, if you guys have not got information on the conference, all you got to do is DM me the word conference. And you guys will get information on the Link and Grow Rich conference. All right. It's 5 days of pure value and gems. 5 full days. 5 full days of value and gems. There's no other way around it. It's 5 full days of pure value, pure gems, and pure information, because we know information changes situations. Everybody that you see, everybody that you speak, anybody that's done anything, they got information, they acted on it, and it changed their situation. So you might just be missing that one piece of information. And that's all you need to know, is that you might be missing that one piece of information. And if you guys go to linkandgrowrichconference.com, or if you DM me the word conference, it will send you the link so that you guys can start acting on what you need to do. All right, that's just it. Point blank, period. You got 12 panelists, 12 experts in their area, 12 people coming to give you pure value on how to get started in your business. Not too far removed from where you were, but now we're doing way better because we started acting on steps and we know how it felt. So it's time to eat. All right, I wanted to bring that out first. So if you guys haven't got the conference link, if you guys haven't got your tickets to the conference, don't wait till the last day. Don't wait till it's like, yo, we only got so many spots left. Don't wait. Just act on it. If you was gonna get the ticket, just get the ticket. What up, Top Dollar? Under instruction. $1 Million Shack. Listen, if you was gonna get the ticket, if you were thinking like, yo, I need some information. If you were thinking about doing it, stop thinking about it and just act. That's it. That's all you gotta do. If there was something that you was like, oh, I'm on the fence. I realize sometimes if I'm on the fence about it, I either stop thinking about it or I do it. That's it. Ain't no more middle ground. It's either action or no. It's action. No action is inaction. So you're doing one of the two. You're not thinking about it. You didn't do nothing to think about. All right. That's the first thing I wanted to say. That's the first thing I wanted to say. You guys got to get active on the conference, because if you sat down and focused exactly on what you was going to do and how you were going to plan and structure your business, you would be a lot further than you are. And once you hone in on what you're good at, you will be a lot further than you are. All right? A lot further. So that's the first thing. If you guys ain't shit this live out with 10 people yet, because first of all, if I come on live, I'm in the bed. I got this heating pad on my back. I don't know what I did. I have no idea what I did. No idea in life. All I know is that my left side of my back, is 85. And I need heat and a massager. So if you hear me going, la, that's the massager. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Spit some game. What is that? What are you, bullying? Are those bullying tactics? Huh? There's no bullying on the platform. Instagram does not like those kinds of things. No, I'm joking. Anyway, another thing is that you guys to get the ticket to the conference. The second thing, and I'm going to say this point blank period. If you guys still have not DM me the word, if you haven't direct messaged me the word high rect with an H, like direct, but instead of the D, replaced with an H. If you haven't DM me the word high rect, you're bugging out to get the instructions. If you have an LLC that's formed properly, and you still have not direct messaged me the word high rect, you're bugging. Yo, Ty, I'm going to call you tomorrow. You're definitely on my list of calls I need to make, and I'm going to call you tomorrow. If you have a business, LLC function, LLC structure, and you have not direct messaged me the word high rect, you're bugging out. I'm going to tell you this right now. I was speaking to somebody earlier, and if you ain't share this live out with 10 people and comment done, you're bugging out. I was talking to somebody earlier, and we was like, yo, start looking into. These companies have marketing budgets that are huge. Huge. And referrals are a part of it. You ever notice some of these websites, they send you like, oh, refer your friend and you get $10, they get $10, you get $20, they get $20. I do them kind of shits all the time. I do them kind of plays all the time. You know why? Because that shit adds up. I never look at something as a one-time thing. I look at it, all right, so if I do this 10 times, I make this, I bet. I always look at it 10x and above. Always 10x and above. So if you're looking at it small scale, it's going to always be small scale. But if you're looking at it 10x, you always going to think big. You always going to think big. What's the high rec place? So it's this company called High Rec, just as like how you spelled it. Instead of direct, it's with an H. All right. It's a company like Glassdoor or LinkedIn and Indeed, Monster. They're incentivizing businesses to post jobs on their platform to bring awareness to their platform. So because they're incentivizing businesses to bring awareness to their platform, incentivizing meaning that they're paying you. They're paying referral money. They're paying businesses referrals or affiliate fees for sending other businesses to their platforms. So the more businesses they have on their platforms, the better they look. Companies like that make money off ads, so they need people on their platform. So the more businesses on their platform, the more people will go look for jobs on their platform. So they're paying referrals. They're literally paying referrals. If you get referred to them, they'll pay you. They're paying the person that referred you, and they're paying you for posting a job. Now you have to be a verified business. You can't be a phony baloney business. You have to be a verified business, and they're gonna check. They're gonna check if you got a website, if you got your articles, if you got an EIN and all that other stuff. They're gonna check and make sure that you're a verified business. But essentially, once you verify, you're legit. You in the door. You make your job posting. You might or might not hire somebody. And out the door. I actually, the crazy part is I actually sent this to business owners who was like, yo, I was actually looking to hire. I'm like, good, because you making my battery ratio a little higher. Listen, $1 Million Shaq, so he already piled up 3,000. So when they pay him out, they pay out like every 2 weeks or every other week. They pay out like every 2 weeks or every other week. I got paid yesterday. I was on the live with 3 people who got paid out yesterday. And we ran the play when we told y'all February 1st. I told y'all about this on the 1st. What's today's date? The 9th? I told y'all about this 9 days ago. 9 days ago. I made $1,000 telling y'all to do something. And some people did it. and some people didn't. Some people followed through. I have a list of unverified people who didn't finish what they started. Crazy thing is, you know, my daughter, you know, one of her affirmations is, I finish everything that I start. And look what y'all grown ass adults. No, I'm joking. But now in all seriously, I gotta finish what y'all start, because that's crazy. Because that means that you can't get your code. So what I did was, I sat down when my friend gave me the play, because I didn't come up with this. My friend gave me the play. I was like, oh shit, you bullshit. He was like, nah, they paid me like $9K already. I said, 9,000, show me receipts. You know those are receipts. Show me the receipts. I said, oh shit. Then Jimmy Bones said, yo, this ain't no bullshit. I said, all right, bet. So I said, yo, I sat down with 3 of them. I said, yo, tell me exactly what you got to do. And I wrote this shit down. And I said, all right, I got audibles from some other people who ran it. So they asked me this, asked me that. So I just threw it in there. And I literally just I made a Google document. And I said, I'm going to send it out to people. I'm going to make it so that when they get the Google document and they follow the steps to get it, all they got to do now, because they followed instructions. Because one of the questions asks you, can you follow instructions? One of the questions that asks you, can you follow instructions? A lot of y'all said yes and proceeded to not follow instructions. So y'all be lying. What up, Reese? I had to call you back today. I don't remember what it was for. So then I made the Google document. I put the joint in there. And then I said, all you got to do now is follow instructions. Get verified. Post a job. Then once you get verified, take your invite code, take your name, take your link, and put it in my document and send it to somebody else who you know has a business. If you're in the right circles, you should have mad people who have businesses. It got to the point where some of my friends hit me up. I said, yo, just DM me the word high rec, you get it, and then just follow the instructions. That's it, you good. So if you're in the right kind of circle, which we telling y'all to change our circles. I need to get in these circles. People who doing something. If you in the right circle, you should have about 15 friends. And you can say, yo, I'm not even gonna be greedy. I'm gonna do 25, you do 5 people, and then, you know, spread it out. And find other entrepreneurs. Post on your Facebook. Post on your Twitter. Ain't that big deal? Run the play. Stop being scary. To be honest, you run the play. You had the money for your. It's 9:30. My affirmation bell went off. That's what that was. My affirmation bell went off. So look, go run it. Look at that. I gave y'all a way that you could literally pay for your conference ticket. Money's never an issue. Money's never an issue. It be mindset. Money is never an issue. You know why? Because money flows to us easily, frequently, abundantly, in ever increasing amounts. Money is never an issue because you find money for shit you want to do anyway. You just don't want to do shit that's going to make you better. You don't want to do shit that's going to challenge you. You don't want to do shit that's going to make you grow. You don't want to do shit that's going to put you out your comfort level. You don't want to do shit that's going to slap you in the face. You don't want me sitting here telling you that you don't want to do shit that's going to make you uncomfortable. You don't want that. I had a coach that used to tell me about myself all the time. I hated him. And when I got over the fact that I was full of shit for a moment, I loved him because sometimes you need somebody to call you out on your shit. He told me, he said, yo, you need to figure this shit out. Either you aggressive all the time or you sit on the bench. So you gotta stop with this wishy-washy shit you play when you want to. You only play good when you mad, or you did it like, he's like, yo, who the fuck are you? Like, are you a sniper, or are you a sniper, or you a bench warmer? Because if you a bench warmer, I'll just put you on the B team and you ain't gonna rock with us no more. Because I'll be hot and cold. It be some days I be killing it. I be wanting to play, and then some days I get there, I be going through the motions. And he looking at me like, who's here today? Who showed up today? And I was like 16. I hated him. He got on my damn nerves. He got on my whole nerves. I look at him like this. But I wasn't, I had Caribbean parents. If I said you get on my damn nerves, my mom would have probably popped the shit out of me. So I didn't really say it, but I looked at him like, you get on my damn nerves. But I respected that when I got older, because it's like, yo, who's showing up today? Like, who are you want to be? Because it's whoever that person is, they need to pull up every day, because what's good? They need to pull up every day, because it's the only way. Consistency is going to be the only thing that makes you grow. Consistency is going to be the only thing that makes you grow. The only thing. And you got to find what's your trigger. Like, what's the thing that's going to make you get up in the morning and be like, yo, it's go time. Like, you got to figure out that lane. But you can only figure it out with exposure. So peep, right? My affirmation bell went off. So I'm going to do the affirmations, and my guy Derek is coming up here. We're doing the affirmations. I don't care. Matter of fact, we're doing affirmations. Y'all put a 1 in the chat. We're doing the affirmations, right? And I just want y'all to peep. Like, y'all really got to think. Like, I put a 1 in the chat if we're doing the affirmations. Because y'all really got to start seeing, like, yo, who's showing up every day? Who is it that's showing up every day? Is it go time, or is it sleep time? Like, is it snoozeville? Who's showing up every day? Which one of y'all is showing up? Is it the person that's hungry, or is it the person that's always full so they comfortable? Alright? So we're going to do number 1 right now. We're going to do number 1. I'm healthy, wealthy, and wise. Every day and in every way, I'm getting better and better. I am a money magnet. Money flows to me easily, frequently, abundantly, and in ever-increasing amounts. I am loved. I am blessed. Today is a great day, and I expect great things to happen to and for me. That's number 1. Number 2, I'm healthy, wealthy, and wise. Every day and in every way, I'm getting better and better. I am a money magnet. Money flows to me easily, frequently, abundantly, and in ever-increasing amounts. I am loved. I am blessed. Today is a great day, and I expect great things to happen to and for me. That's number 2. Number 3, I'm healthy, wealthy, and wise. Every day and in every way, I'm getting better and better. I am a money magnet. Money flows to me easily, frequently, abundantly, and in ever-increasing amounts. I am loved. I am blessed. Today is a great day, and I expect great things to happen to and for me. That's number 3. Number 4, I am healthy, wealthy, and wise. Every day and in every way, I am getting better and better. I am a money magnet. Money flows to me easily, frequently, abundantly, and in ever-increasing amounts. I am loved. I am blessed. Today is a great day, and I expect great things to happen to and for me. That's number 4. I'm going to be doing this 9 times. That's number 5. Number 5, I am healthy, wealthy, and wise. Every day and in every way, I'm getting better and better. I am a money magnet. Money flows to me easily, frequently, abundantly, and in ever-increasing amounts. I am loved. I am blessed. Today is a great day, and I expect great things to happen to and for me. That's number 5. Number 6, I am healthy, wealthy, and wise. Every day and in every way, I am getting better and better. I am a money magnet. Money flows to me easily, frequently, abundantly, and in ever-increasing amounts. I am loved. I am blessed. Today is a great day, and I expect great things to happen to and for me. It's number 6. Number 7, I am healthy, wealthy, and wise. Every day and in every way, I am getting better and better. I am a money magnet. Money flows to me easily, frequently, abundantly, and in ever-increasing amounts. I am loved. I am blessed. Today is a great day, and I expect great things to happen to and for me. It's number 7. Number 8, I am healthy, wealthy, and wise. Every day and in every way, I am getting better and better. I am a money magnet. Money flows to me easily, frequently, abundantly, and in ever increasing amounts. I am loved. I am blessed. Today is a great day, and I expect great things to happen to and for me. That's number 8. Last one, number 9. I am healthy, wealthy, and wise. Every day and in every way, I'm getting better and better. I am a money magnet. Money flows to me easily, frequently, abundantly, and in ever increasing amounts. I am loved. I am blessed. Today is a great day, and I expect great things to happen to and for me. I might add that thing in there for y'all. I finish everything that I start, because we got a whole bunch of incomplete projects. So we're going to get this thing going. I got some work I got to finish myself. Not gonna lie. Listen up, y'all. Listen up. The conference is coming up. My God, that fresh, is it Fresh Cut Wednesday?
Listen, it was time.
It is time.
Yeah, I told you I gotta start documenting my process. So I gotta look good while I'm doing it. So I had to get a haircut. You know, that's what I was doing today. So I ran a few plays, and then had to get a haircut. Had a lot of stuff going on today. So
I heard
how's
went
everybody?
sharp. You almost cut the page.
Listen, that's what how to do it. How to do it. Listen, how's everybody out there doing? I'm hoping everybody click that link and started buying the tickets to the Link and Grow Rich Conference. My bad, I don't want to mess it up. Link and Grow Rich Conference. Hope everybody's already doing what they got to do to get into that conference. We're trying to change some people's lives, man. And like I told everybody, I have no sponsorship. I have nothing to do with it. I just want to see people going in the right direction.
Listen, we know this information will change lives because it changed each person on the panel. It changed their lives. Literally, one of them literally, and she might tell y'all and she might not. She literally said, like, yo, I went from having a six-figure paying job, solid six-figure paying job, to to having to pivot to all the knowledge that I acquired. I'm still able to maintain that same income I was making. Like,
That's
you
dope.
got you really gotta start seeing, like, people really, it's not, they don't play with the information. They don't come, it's not a toy.
Right,
They take it and they are eating off of it.
right, right. I know. And just to be transparent with people, like I posted something earlier today, this morning. Matter of fact, I went to sleep, but I woke up this morning and I something just hit me, and I said, I want to have 3 Airbnb units by the start of quarter 2, and I just posted it because I wanted to see who was going to get back to me. I wanted to see if anybody was going to say anything, and a few people did hit me in my DM, give me some suggestions. I'm so excited to go to this conference because I know I'm going to learn something about Airbnb. It's something that has been intriguing to me. It's something that I know I can make a lot of money doing. But not only that, a lot of people always want to get into real estate. And obviously, there's so many ways of doing it. There's, wholesaling. You could be a mortgage broker. You could be person that does appraisals, inspections. You could do a bunch of different things. But a lot of people don't realize an entry into starting Airbnb, that's actually an entry into real estate. It may not be the exact way your people are thinking. People think of, let me flip a house, or let me buy a rental unit. Listen, Airbnb is lucrative. It's something you can do in every state. I mean, I don't know about New York because
You could
if
do
you're
it here. But the thing is, though, you got to think about it, right? You got to think about it. The way how life is going now, nothing is traditional. So if you're always thinking about, yo, what's up, Karen? If you're always thinking about the traditional way of how things used to be done, Take that pager, that pager mindset, because that's a pager mindset. Put 911 with it and take it to the hospital because you need to be revived because that shit is dead. They need to they need to shock your ass because that mindset is dead. If you don't realize, they say, "Oh, you got these YouTube millionaires." Technology has changed how everything is done.
Right.
They changed it. So if you think that, oh, I gotta listen, I'm gonna go to this old ass book. You could read it for foundational skills, but you need to read the new updated version. I'm pretty sure if you're on this live right now, you're not using a flip phone.
Yeah, that's
You're not.
true.
You're not. It's over. You're not using a flip phone. So why would you still have a flip phone mentality about how things are done?
Right.
If you own your property in New York, you could do Airbnb. You technically can't, like, people was trying to Airbnb housing. They was wilding. Own your property in New York, you could Airbnb it. Like, it's not illegal. But let's be real. Like, you can't think about it and say, all right, yo, the only way I'm gonna buy a property and then I'm just gonna rent it out. If you're not thinking about Airbnb in that property when you first buy it, you still looking at like a pager. You still got a
Right.
pay, got a flip phone. You got that Ericsson brick joint with the antenna.
The Zach Morris phone.
Exactly, like the one that's only answers in the car. You got the flip phone no more. You don't. Even if they had them, they giving them out for free. You will walk past and say, "Yeah, I'm not using that no more," because it's outdated. You don't have that
Right.
big ass toolbox monitor on your shit. If you can't put your laptop in your bag and be out, you're not getting that. Somebody can say like, "Yo, I have a full brand new laptop, a brand new desktop." You're gonna be like, "Nah, I need a laptop," because you know how important it is to have the most updated technology. So why would your mindset be outdated?
Right. 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 Listen, the Airbnb. Listen, it's and a lot of people don't realize it's actually a low that you don't have to spend a lot of money to get into the Airbnb game. Like think about it. There's people out there that are doing Airbnb where they're going to a regular apartment complex. They're saying, you know what, I want to rent this unit. Some people do it, the back door way where they're doing the rental, I think arbitrage they call it. And but you go there and you say, hey, I want to get this for Airbnb. There are apartment complexes out there that'll let you do it. You pay the first month's rent, last month's rent. If you want to throw them a little extra just to show out of good faith, you furnish that apartment. You throw it on Airbnb. You can make your money back in no time. And listen, there's people out there that know this information and they're charging people to set this stuff up and do it the right way, and they're making a killing off of it. But if you come to that conference and you listen to the young lady that's going to be speaking about Airbnb,
Is
you'll
dope.
learn what you need to learn,
Mika,
and you can run the play yourself.
Mika is dope. I'm gonna just say that.
You can run it yourself.
I'm gonna say that. Listen, y'all really like it's really like, are you using a flip phone? Like, let's be real. Are you using a flip phone? If you
Right.
phone, you need to get with the car. Even your phone says update with iOS. Like it says it. When you sleep, it updates. Because that's the
Yeah.
most efficient time for it to do it. It knows to be updated continuously. So why do things around get updated, but we don't update the one thing that's the most updatable? If you don't use it, you lose it.
Right.
So in all honesty, if I wasn't on the panel, I would be in the conference. I was actually mad that I missed what you call it? Spectacular had a marketing joint and I missed the ad for it and I couldn't get in no. I said I'm gonna just catch the next one because I missed it and I'm like, damn, like I'm always like more information because the more information I'm able to acquire from myself and from my knowledge. One, share it. Two, I can use it to improve myself, my brand, my company, anything that I'm doing. I can use that information to feed into that. And if I can't feed it into that, maybe something I say will trigger something in a conversation with Derek. And Derek be like, yo, you know what, shit, that's a good ass point. I'm gonna try that shit out. And now he take that tactic and put it in his business. And now that might help her. You don't know. Like you really don't. Like there's certain things I learned like about credit 3 years ago. And it's funny that like, yo, one of my friends called me and was like, yo, remember what you told me? Da da da. They not moving the same speed I'm going, but they was like, yo, I've been paying real attention to my dates and this, that, and the third. I remember having that conversation with them on FaceTime 3 years ago.
Right. How crazy is it? Remember, I called you the other day and said, I got a question, Sheeta, with the Apple Card. You know, it ain't updating. This and me and you had a. And this is something I know about, but I needed to call you. I called you today to get reassurance about something. I text you.
I
You hit me.
I speed to Derek every other day. Like
I
it's
literally, when we got off the phone today, I literally did exactly what you told me to do. Not a
fine,
problem.
no
Done.
problem,
You
no
know, got
problem.
the fear of doing it out the way. So now it's done. Now I know I could do it.
Shit,
So
any time of the day, do it. Anytime.
right.
You know, it
That's
makes.
it.
You know who told I told you? The bank manager told me that. I had went to Wells Fargo and I had opened up an account and I put like 10K in there. And we were talking. He's like, "What do you do?" And this is my Walmart so was booming. So like, the deposits was coming in heavy.
Right.
And we were talking, and I was like, "Well, I have these." He said, What do you want the line again for?" And I was like, "Well, I had these checks I needed to drop." He said, "You can just drop those in the ATM." I was like, "Really?" He was like, "Yeah." He said, "What are they?" I said they. He said, "Yeah, you could drop those in the ATM. They run like that." I said, "Nah." I made him do it, and I was like, "Oh, bet it's lit."
That's it. That's it. That's it. Listen, people, you got to get into the right rooms. Look, I was even looking at. I saw him 500 and these guys was gonna have a like a pop up shop. I definitely looked and said, "Yo, can I make it to Atlanta for this pop up shop this weekend?"
Actually going to I'm like 95% going to I don't even want to say I'm 95% anymore because every time I say I'm definitely going somewhere, it gets canceled. So if the venue does not get canceled, I'm going to the morning meetup um in Atlanta on the 20th, I believe.
Oh,
I,
with David Shands?
yeah, I'll be there. If it doesn't get canceled because they're having a hard time finding a venue. So if it doesn't because of staffing. So if it doesn't get canceled, I'll be there.
That's dope. If y'all not listening to that podcast, was it Sleepers for Suckers, David Shands? That guy.
You really, y'all really gotta, and this is, I don't even know how to say it. Like, I used to feel like, dang, yo, they mad lucky. Like, this person is mad special. This person is really lucky, or this person is that. Like, it must be something. Like, dang, I wish I would have came up with that idea, or I wish I would have came up with that concept. And I just realized, like, nah, they just execute like shit. Like, they execute on a high level, and they execute with no hesitancy, and that's why they're in that chair, or that's why they're hitting that numbers. They sat down, they wrote out a goal, and they executed every part of their plan with no hesitancy. So I don't even wish for what they have. I'm more like, I need to find that level of execution consistently because I know if I consistently execute, that's how you catch wins because you're gonna lose. Like, don't think like, oh, I don't want to do it because I'm gonna take an L. Bro, you lost like you lost 10 billion times. Like you lost. It's like you when you was learning how to walk, you fell a billion times. I got mad scratches on my knee from when I was learning how to ride a bike. I smashed my knee so many. You know when that stupid pedal slip your foot and it
Yeah,
smashed your but you know how many shin? Oh my God! Like to the point where at one point my shin was like numb, like just like nah, I'm gonna finish. But you learned how to ride that bike. You didn't say like, oh nah, after the first one I'm good. Nah, you got up, you brushed it off, and you learned how to ride the bike. It's the same thing. You've been preparing to be an entrepreneur, and if you mentally want to do that, you've been preparing your whole life because everything that you did, you fell, you bust your face. I can't even take it to party. And the first time you drank crazy, you threw up until you learned how to manage your liquor. Like everything you had to learn the skill how to acquire and manage it. So
I never thought of it that way.
being serious, how many when you was younger, you drank, you woke up looking like shit.
Right.
And then now you classy,
That's true. Never
and
think of it that way.
you practice being an alcohol.
Right. That's crazy. Man, I hope everybody on this live, man. I hope everybody wakes up every day, and I hope you're doing one thing towards your goal. And one thing, it don't have to be something. It could be something as small as, I went and started a bank account today. It could be something as small as, yo, I went and went to go look at an event space that I wanna get into. Anything. Listen to a podcast that I've never listened to before. Made a different relationship with somebody, or I started following somebody on Instagram that I've never followed before, and I like what they're talking about. Every day, you should be doing something towards your goals. Every day, I literally do something every day. Like I listen today.
You know why?
Why?
Because every day and in every way, you're getting better and better.
Exactly. Listen, today it's crazy because I went to work today. So this morning I went to the ATM. I had to put some money in the ATM, and I didn't realize that I left my wallet on my passenger seat. And I'm leaving work today, and I'm looking. I was like, where the hell is my wallet? And in my mind, I'm like, oh no, tell me I left it in the car. And I'm thinking to myself, yo, if someone gets my credit cards and gets my stuff, I know how much that stuff's worth. I went to the car and it was there. And all I could think to myself was, damn, that like something as small as, it slipped my mind that I even had my credit cards there, and it could have went the wrong way. But one thing you told me today, Sheeta, is you sometimes you gotta, one, count your blessings, and two, there's nothing you can, if it's something you can't control, don't worry about it. But if it's something that you can honestly say, you know what, it's nobody else's fault but myself, self accountability. That's what you taught me today. When me and you spoke about self accountability, when you told me what happened with you, and you said I'm not even mad. I'm not mad at them. I'm mad at myself. Self accountability. That's what. If someone would have broken my car and took my wallet, it would have been self accountability. You know what? I left it in there. I was irresponsible. That's my own fault. But you know what? I still ended up having a good day. I woke up this morning. Every time someone asks me in the morning, "Yo, Derek, what's up? How are you?" I say, "I'm alive." And then somebody always says to me, "Why do you always say I'm alive?" I said, "Because what's the alternative? Alternative is I didn't wake up and I'm not even able to talk to you." So the greatest gift that you could get every day is the ability to open your eyes and wake up. There's people that ain't getting that every day. So you owe it to yourself. You owe it to the people that you say you love, your reasons why, your friends. You owe it to them to say, you know what? I'm gonna do something today to work towards my goal. I'm gonna do something today to become a little bit better than I was yesterday. Just for that reason, because you were fortunate enough to get the greatest gift ever, and that's to wake up. That's
That's
crazy.
it is because it's all about how you think about it. It's all about viewpoint. Like I'm gonna show y'all what happened. I'm gonna share with y'all what happened. Shit got me tight. But um, somebody broke into my car. I don't know between last night and this morning, and I had some stuff that I needed to take back. Some gifts were at a certain price point. Not cheap. Let me put it like that. And they stole it. And in my mind, like when I saw it, I was like, "Fucking left the car door open. What the fuck is wrong?" Like in my mind, that's what I said to myself. I wasn't even on no like, "Yo, I hate people." Da da da. Nah, there's fucking scumbags out there. There's nothing you can do about them. There's scumbags out there. There's fucking awful, horrible, disgusting, downright slimy ass people out there. There's nothing I can do about them. I can only be responsible for what I can control. That's it. I can only be responsible for myself. And what happens is that sometimes you get that wake up call when some shit happens to you, like somebody run up in your shit, and for a while you'll be on your toes, and then you get back comfortable instead of making that being on your toes the thing that is all the time. So I just know for me, I'm always been a person that holds insurance. Like I believe in having insurance. I'm a proponent for it. There is nothing that is nothing as a part of my life that's not insured. You could take my phone. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna be mad. I might take my phone, but I'm just saying, like, it will be replaced. It will be replaced by one or two ways. Either a cell phone company gonna give me my bread, or because I know how to use credit cards, they're gonna pay me back my money. So either way, it's really not like the item. I'm never stressed about material stuff. It's more like, damn, like, yo, how are you being responsible for yourself? Like, how are you being responsible for yourself? I don't leave my bag nowhere, so I was happy. But in my mind, I'm like, damn, I really did. And I didn't learn my lesson. Like, yo, lock your effing car every single time. And I had stuff in my hand, so it could have just honestly been a slip. But I have a nasty habit sometimes of when I get inside, when I walk inside the house and I get comfortable, I hate going outside, especially when it's cold. So in
Right.
my head, I think I remember thinking like, did I lock the car door? And I'm like, yeah, I locked it instead of going to check. But because my own bullshit, I didn't go check. And what that ended up happening, somebody run up in my shit. I had to call cop, like all kind of shit for no fucking reason. Now I am super responsible, so I have renters insurance to cover those kind of situations. Because if you have renters insurance, it covers personal property theft in your vehicle. And because I knew that, I made sure I had insurance when I first moved out. So a lot of people make that mistake and they don't have coverage. Like, oh, I'm out da da da. Renters insurance is like $150 for the year.
Yep. I got it.
For the year. And that's on a high end. On a low end, it's shit like $80 for the year. So security of if anything happens, if a pipe break in your apartment, if the ceiling fall in, and they'll reimburse you for the damages, you bugging. That's a absolute hell yeah, I'm gonna have insurance. So I was accountable on that part, but I wasn't accountable to myself on making sure that that's not a situation that I went through. Because anytime it happens, unless somebody literally boosts my whole car, if somebody goes in the car and it's because I forgot my car door, that's my fault. That's no one's fault but mine. I gave the scumbag an opportunity because he could have pulled the door and it'd be locked and he would have kept pushing. But I gave this scumbag an opportunity because there's always going to be scumbags in your life. But how are you protecting yourself or how are you building yourself up for it? So I low key ranted a little bit when I was talking to him about it. But I'm like, yo, I couldn't be mad. Like, I could not be mad at anybody but myself. And I decided to not make it take over my day. I did what I need to do. I had the insurance papers. I got to get it signed or whatever. I had the cop information. I got to plan out to go over there. But I'm not going to make it stress my day. Like, it's just stuff. It's just stuff.
Right.
Nobody was. That's it. They'll pay me back for it. It's a new day. Now, if I would have let it take over my day, I'd have came in this live mad as shit. I'm not mad. Y'all didn't even know until he brought it up. You know why? Another day, another live, live, live. I'm not gonna just nobody's gonna take my joy. Nobody's gonna take my energy. Nobody's controlling that shit. Nobody. But
Right.
myself.
Right. That's it. Listen, you got the power to control your own emotions, your own narrative, whatever you want. You got the power to do it. You just gotta want to do it. And there's a lot of stuff out there that's, like I said, it's changing people's lives. It's all about your mindset. You either want it or you don't. And I ain't gonna lie, there's a lot of people out there that they talk it and they say they want to do it and they want to be rich. They want to make more money for their family. They want to do great. But let's be real. The $97 that it costs to get into this conference, I can guarantee that, especially I can guarantee you guys can think of 100 different things you spend $100 on, $97 on this week alone that you didn't need. This is giving you something you need. Listen, my fiance said to me, if it's $97, I forgot what it was. Oh, I spent $20 on something, and I was like, oh, I gotta try something. I need to spend this $20. She said, you spend more money than that gambling on FanDuel. So all you New Yorkers out there that's gambling and stuff, I know y'all spending money. Listen, invest in something. Invest in yourself. Learn something. This credit stuff is not a joke. This business credit stuff is not a joke. These businesses out here is not a joke. Airbnb, trucking, credit repair, real estate. It's not a joke. There's people out here that are making a lot of money doing this stuff, and they look like you and I, young people. Young people. What's
Crazy part.
right?
You would think it's old fucks. No.
Right. You want me to tell you something? I ain't tell nobody this. You want me to tell you something that motivated me? And I don't know if this guy is on here right now. When we went to the Haitian CEO event, the guy, I think his name is Tevin.
Yeah.
I was behind him when he was getting ready to talk to the Haitian CEO after the event was over, and I overheard something where he said he got like some sort of either a loan or it was like 200 something $1,000, and he ended up doing something, quitting his job. I forgot what he said. And when he said it, I was like, what the hell? I'm thinking to myself, tell me this guy now. I know he's younger than me. And he did something that was able to make him so that he can quit his job. So I went on his page. I see this kid buying trucks and 18 wheelers and all types of shit. So I didn't mean to curse. I see people buying. I see them buying all types of stuff, and I'm saying to myself, if that's not motivation to see somebody younger than me buying trucks and stuff and doing the things he's doing, I don't know what is. If that's not motivating you people, like, oh man, there's people making a lot of money doing this stuff, and all it takes is just a. You don't gotta do. I'm not saying you gotta do everything that the conference is going to talk about.
Definitely don't. And we'll tell you, like, every stage is not for you. And if you try to do everything, you're gonna feel overwhelmed. But the whole point is to have options.
Options, beautiful thing.
And to be honest, I didn't. I would always consider myself a hustler. Like, yo, I always knew how to flip a dollar. Even friends who knew me from when I was young, like, yo, Rashida always had like some kind of like, yo, she figure it out. And I honestly, I start making. I did not start doing real things until I started investing real money. So if you think that, like, in all honesty, if you think that, oh nah, this is like that's too much, then you're not ready to start anything. Because when it come down to like one of my budgets, I had to pay for certain services. They would charge me 2-3 thousand, but they gonna bring me back 5x or 10x that revenue. So you tell me that I wouldn't pay 2-3 thousand to make potentially 30-40 thousand? Of course, I'm a pay. That's a no brainer. That's a no brainer. Even the
Right.
I'm like, yo, the book went up. Why? Because that book is hella valuable. That book is hella valuable. And when it was low, y'all would sleep on it. But you tell me you wouldn't pay 200 to make 1,000? You wouldn't pay 200 to make 1,000. And you could have hopped in the class. And I'm thinking about bringing the class back this weekend before I have to really set it off to really just focus completely on building out everything else that I'm doing. But let's be real. You telling me somebody's like, yo, give me $100, I bring you back 10 back. You wouldn't do it?
Absolutely.
Gotta think about it. Like, where's your mentality at? Are you really stuck on holding on to this? You know when you do this, how can you receive anything if you like this?
Right.
What can you receive? When you ask for something, what you do with your hand, Derek?
When you're doing what?
When you ask for something, what do you do with your hand?
You ask for something, hold your hand out.
Hold your hand out. So you over here being tight. For what? How
Right.
you think with a fist?
Right. But you know what's crazy, Sheeta? So think of it like this, right? There's people out here that there's people that always have doubts and things like that, and they'll say, "Nah, I don't want to do it." So I remember when what was it, Dogecoin and Shiba and all that stuff was coming out, right?
Bro.
Now, everybody thought they was damn cryptocurrency mastermind when that stuff came out. So when John up the street told you, yo, you should invest in this, y'all was ready to put that bread up quick. Go on Robinhood and Coinbase and put that money up quick. Not knowing nothing about cryptocurrency. When you got people on here that's telling you, look, I can show you that this works. It's worked for me. I'm a living testimony that this works. Y'all scared. But y'all ain't know nothing about cryptocurrency. Y'all ain't know nothing. Y'all just heard John say Bitcoin, Shiba, Dogecoin. Oh, I saw somebody on Saturday Night Live say Dogecoin is the next thing to buy. Y'all believe them, but when people are telling you, people that look like you, that you follow, that you talk to every single day, and people that you listen to, that are saying, yo, this thing works. This stuff is happening, and these things are happening around you. Get in the right room. Y'all don't want to invest in that. You know what's going to happen, Sheeta? It's going to be the day of the conference. Everyone's going to say, "Oh man, it
I'm
happened already." That's
I'm
what's
I'm telling y'all, and you know what I love? You know what I do love though? And I'm gonna say this though for real. Like, one, I love the fact that we decided, we decided as a group, and I'm throwing you in here too. Like, I know this information is life changing because it changed shit out of my life. I know it is 100% fact. Changed my life. Changed my life. It changed my life so much. One of my sisters was like, "Oh, you really adulting?" I'm like, "Nah, I be bullshitting sometimes, but nah, this is dead ass serious." And she realized, like, yo, like, nah, I need to sit down with you for a second, because you know you have family members who they hear you, but they don't hear you. They don't hear you until other people start realizing. They realize like, oh, other people come to you for this. I'm like, yeah. What you want to talk about? You want to talk about finances? You got to book an appointment. I did that to two of my cousins. Like, yo, you got to book an appointment. So, no, if you serious, like, y'all really got to start. Y'all really got to think about it. Like, what information are you missing? Everybody's missing one piece. And I'm not saying like, yo, everybody's goal is to be a super billionaire, but I'm pretty sure you would prefer to be a little bit further than where you are. And if you're comfortable where you are, it's no offense to that. I'm not. And if I'm talking to you and you not,
Right.
then what are you missing? Because you can't hold yourself back. Finish everything that you start. That's an easy that's an easy place to make, Brad. So easy.
Right.
Listen, I got swear it's the craziest thing. And I know even my mother said it. She was like, you know when you know when somebody can look at you and be like, yo, you act like you different right now. And it's not even that I'm different. It's just that my focus is different. My mindset is different. I'm growing, and they can hear that in my conversation and how I manage my time. I'm like, nah, I really gotta go. I got 5 minutes to do this. Like, you really gotta start thinking to yourself, like, yo, what am I putting into my brain? What am I putting into my whatever you and I don't know if I was on last of my live, but whatever you keep putting into your brain is what you will be. So if you're sitting here just DM me. If you're sitting here and you're like, yo, I love coming on live every day. And I appreciate y'all for hopping on the lives with me every day. Trust me. I would still do them if nobody showed up. I'll be here talking to my whole self.
Right. Hold on one second. What was that? Flow C
So,
88?
yeah, me.
What book are they trying to get?
She Coinbase.
Listen, you send me in my DM, Flozy, you send me in my DM the receipt that you paid for that Coinbase book. I'm gonna match that Coinbase book and I'm gonna get you a ticket to the conference if you don't got it already. Because you're looking like you ready to take action. That Coinbase book, you taking action. That's what that shows me. You want to take action. You're gonna read the book. You're gonna be able to implement that. That's what that shows me. So if you send me the confirmation in my DM that you went and you got Sheeta's book and everything is taken care of with that, and Sheeta will tell me, she'll make sure I know. I I will. You can send me your information and I will get you a ticket to that conference. You'll be in the conference with the rest of us just for taking action.
Listen, success loves speed. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
That's
Success.
it.
So y'all like it's not a joke. It's not a joke no more. Like I don't want to say no more. It's I can't like sometimes I get overwhelmed with the thought of it. It's just like, yo, it really the conference, the first day alone, um, max mask on photos. You're new to my live. Okay, so my name is Sheeta 3 and I put plays that give you money in your hand. Okay, this I give you plays that give you money in your hand. That's what I do. I give plays that put money literally in your hand. Literally. Literally. If you click on my stories today, I think I posted like 15 receipts. And if I didn't post, that's because I had to drive, I had to take care of my mom. But literally, that's what I do. And Derek could probably tell you, I put money in your hand. I
He
gave out
specializes in results.
I specialize in results. You get it. If I tell you about something and you run the play properly, anything that you want to learn, you could use that money to go and pay for it. So here's the crazy part. If y'all ran the high rec play, and if you DM me the word high rec, HIREC, like direct, but take the D out and put in an H. If you DM me that and you ran that play and you sent that out to other business owners, you will get the money to pay for the conference and any other course that you wanted to take. You will get that money. So now, if you felt like money was an issue, because it really is never money, it's a different mindset. It's never really the money. If you really thought that was a problem, now you have the money to do it. If you really thought money was an issue, the Coinbase ebook will tell you exactly how to make like 1,000 a month. So money really isn't the issue, it's mindset. It's not, it's the wrong M.
Yep.
It's the wrong M. It's not the money. It's never the money. Because even if you get the money, you could be like a lotto winner and blow it off. in a year and be worse from where you are. Why? Because it's not about the money. It's the mindset. And
Yep.
that's why today at the conference, we are stressing mindset because I know how important it is because there was a time where I was in a dark place and my mindset was, and once that got right, life changed. Life changed. That got right. I started executing. And the crazy part is, like I was talking, I think Mark, Purple Heart Mark. I don't know why I always say y'all full DM. This y'all fault. All y'all fault. If y'all come up with these names and then I see y'all in person and I call you by your IG name, it's your fault, okay? Right, Miss Duchess? It's your fault that's forever gonna be your name. You could tell me, oh no, my name. No, it's not. No, it's not. Your name is Miss Duchess. You did it. So if if you think about it, right? I was in a really dark ass place for a long time. It was like mad, like bad shit happening, and this is why I said like my attitude today was crazy because I went through a year. It was like a whole bunch of wild shit. Just like I keep looking like God, is this like a test? And I'm just like, you know what? My attitude about this situation has to be different for me to progress. So mindset is number one important. My mindset has to be different because shit gonna happen. Shit is always gonna happen. There's never going to be a point in life where things are going to be smooth. To be honest, the only way to go up a mountain is to go on the rough side. Because on the smooth side, you're gonna bust your ass and go to the bottom. You need what they call it, friction. Even as even cars, they need a little bit of friction in order for them things to speed up. They don't have bald tires. You don't have a smooth ass tire. That tire is rough. You ain't think about it? In every part
That's
of it,
true.
you need some friction. You need some roughage to get to that next level. So why we think it's supposed to be easy? And I don't even like preaching. For real, sometimes when I be talking to y'all, I really be looking at myself like, yo, it ain't supposed to be easy. Stop being soft. So when you go through something rough and you like, oh my God, why me? Why not you? You need that. It's traction. Sorry, thank you. I ain't no car specialist, but they traction. You don't like on Turo. You could tell when somebody was speeding and running your running your tires low. Thank you, Jason, the pilot tech boy. Right when someone on Turo they tell you to check the tread meter on the tires.
Yep.
I take your charger. That's why they say chargers are not good for Turo. Right. If somebody takes a charger and goes what they call it drifting or whatever and bring your shit back, they was running that shit out. They was making your tires smooth. They was balding that shit. That's not good for you. You need the traction on the tire. You need that roughage on the tire for the car to be efficient. So there you go. Tread depth readers better have them exactly. Right. I learned that from one of my friends who do tour. You gotta have that. So y'all gotta think about it. Like, if you think that life's supposed to be easy, or I'm gonna get this bag, it's supposed to be cake. No, it's not. Now I think like when something bad happened, or something off happened, or I gotta figure something. I'm going through a problem. I'm like, I bet this is a problem that now if I face it again, guess what? I already had the manuscript to this. I got the manuscript. I could just go back to my mental manuscript, read it play by play. I reapply, boom, level up. You ever realize sometimes when you're playing a game and you get all the way to the end and you die right at the end, you went through the whole thing. So when you go through the game, it's even faster because you already know the route.
Yep.
Same thing.
And you gotta think people like you're the cheat code. So this way you don't it makes people going through their journey that much easier because you have people like Ashita or people like the people that are going to be in this conference or somebody like me that's already experienced this stuff that can help you push through to get through that thing faster. We've all been in a very dark place. We've all been in places where we never want to have to go back. But once your mindset is where it needs to be, listen, like Sheeta said, she was in a dark place. I've been through very dark times. In a matter of a year, my youngest daughter moved back with her mom. Her mom's in the Air Force. She moved to North Carolina. My older daughter went away to college, and my mother passed away all in the same year. It took a lot out of me, and I didn't realize how much it took out of me. But I was in a dark place. I had my credit score was like 590, 6, like low sixes. You know why? It was to a point, and this is a testimony where me and my fiance was using our credit cards, literally paying them to reuse them again. Our utilization was crazy. So you know what? One day we both woke up and we was like, "Yo, we can't live like this no more." So I did whatever I had to do. I went out, I changed my mindset and said, "Yo, I'm gonna make this happen." And that's when I started getting into podcasts. I went out, I started doing Grubhub and DoorDash, whatever it took for me to help pay off my credit cards. I did it. While I was in that car doing DoorDash and Grubhub, I was listening to David Shands. I was listening to Earn Your Leisure. I was listening to different real estate podcasts and everything. Started getting my mind flowing to the point where I would call my fiance and be like, she was my girlfriend at the time, and say, look, I'm hearing stuff on the radio and these podcasts. I think this could be our future. And she would be like, look, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Listen, in a matter of, I want to say 2.5 years, not even, I paid off like $40,000 in credit card debt. All because while still paying my bills, while still taking care of my daughters who have expensive taste, and making sure that my family didn't suffer or anything, I did all of that. Once my credit score shot up, I said, okay, it's time to go get an LLC, go get a corporation. I got a corporation, and literally I got the corporation and I was ready to do it. And to be 100% honest, for the first like 3 months I had the corporation, I was scared to run a credit card sequence, because I was like, well, what if I get told no? That's what I was telling myself. What if I'm denied? What if I'm denied? For the first 5 credit cards I applied to, I would literally hit submit and walk away from the computer because I couldn't look, because I was like, oh man, what if I get denied? Now, submit, approved. Oh, it was denied? Okay, what's the reason why? Let me call reconsideration.
You
You know
want
what
the
I'm saying?
woodpecker. You want the woodpecker.
Right. It's cool to have an 800 credit score. Don't get it twisted, but it ain't about your credit score. It's about the profile. So remember that. You want to learn about that, you tap in with somebody, me or Sheeta, we could tell you about that. It ain't about the credit score. So when people sit there and say, yo, I got an 800 credit score, that don't mean nothing. You can have a perfect credit score, it means nothing. It's all about what's on your profile. So if you really want to get some business credit, I think what Brandon's talking about that at the conference, right?
We're talking about business credit at the conference.
Right. What if I told you your credit is where it needs to be? In a matter of minutes, we can go from zero to $100,000 in business credit, like nothing. You wouldn't even believe me, but it's true.
It's pure. You know what's crazy? I'm a listen. Y'all don't really don't understand testimonials. Like, and I mentioned it before in my life. 4 years ago, 4 years ago, I had 2 properties in my sites. I've always had good credit. There was only one time in life where my credit was shaky. That's because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I had 2 properties in Detroit under, and I was on YouTube University. I was on YouTube University. I was watching YouTubes. I was looking. And you know what's crazy? I'm watching it. I acted on it. I got up. I booked a flight. I'm gonna tell you, I was watching YouTube. I took a nap. I normally don't take naps because they make me not sleep well at night. I took a nap. I woke up. I'm like, I need to buy a house in Detroit. I never even thought about Detroit. I have a friend from Detroit. I never even thought about visiting Detroit ever. Ever. I went to Detroit. I booked a ticket in a day. I was in Detroit in 5 days, and I was there for 4 days. I booked a rental car, everything. I went out there, and I was happy that I took that step. Like I was happy I did it. I'm like, yo, I did that. Like da da da. I did not know that I could have went and opened up an LLC, and they mentioned LLCs on the YouTube I was watching, but they never mentioned it in a way that was in strategy, right? So this is where like there's a lot of shit on YouTube. You could go on YouTube and look up a lot of shit, but do you know what you're looking for?
Right.
Because now I know what I'm looking for. Now I know what I'm looking for. Now I know. So I could use YouTube University sometimes. Because for certain subjects, I know exactly what I'm looking for. But if you have no idea what you're looking for, you need guidance. So I went to Detroit. I had in my account, like, all right, bet. They said you need 3.5% down. So I had 3.5% down. I had exactly 3.5% down. They didn't harp on closing costs. I didn't know none of that shit. I didn't know none of that shit. They didn't harp on certain things. I didn't know. I didn't know shit. And I should have took that money that I put into to that that damn earnest money and all of that shit. I should have took that money, stayed my ass in fucking New York, sorry, and got into a real estate mentorship. That's what I should have did. I didn't even know about it then. Now
Right.
I look back at it, I could reassess every situation and be like, okay, I could have did X, Y, and Z and got the money from here. Because when I went for my first round of funding, they gave me over $80,000. And I don't even do business funding like that. They gave me over 80K, and the houses that I had access to was 100. So you mean if I ran the play properly, I could have had over 150,000, and I could bought them houses in cash and own my properties in cash. And because they all doubled in value since they first came out, I could have just refied them and paid off the what? Now it's like every time I'm looking at something, I'm never thinking to myself like, oh, I have to go, because I always thought I had to go to dad. My dad is into real estate. Oh, I gotta go ask my dad. I gotta ask my dad. Nah, my dad low key. I love my father, but he's still a flip phone man. Oh, he's like, oh, 20% for this. Oh, you need 20% for that. I looked at him like, what are you talking about? You should have saw his face when I told him I'm in 2 deals. He said, you in? What you did? What you want to do that for? I said, because I know what I'm doing now. I'm tapping the people. I'm tapped into people who are doing it on a high level. So I'm not coming entry level. I'm not doing it as it was 20 years ago. I'm not even scared. Because in my mind, I'm like, I'll make the money back. No matter what, my money's not lost in space. The money is being held. So y'all really got to think about it. Like, what are you investing yourself into? Do you know what questions to ask? Do you know what you're looking for? Do you know? Do you have an idea? Because if you don't, you need a blueprint.
Right.
If you have no idea, you need a blueprint. You need a guide. Like, you need a guide. And then once you go through the forest already, once you go through that jungle and you know how to get to the other side, then yeah, you could audible your way through because you have an idea. But if you have no idea, YouTube University is not going to help you, because that's what I was doing. But now I paid for a mentor. I paid for several mentors. I paid for I've been to several conferences. My information and implementation on information is completely different.
Right.
And I'm not even pressing the conference, but I love the fact that I'm gonna be tuned in with the storage unit dude. Cause that's not even I don't know him personally, but I know him through Brandon. And Brandon say, yo, he vouched for him. Like, all right, bet. I'm gonna be sitting there like y'all listening. I might ask him a question on on the VIP panel. 'Cause I can admit I don't know shit that much about storage units. I understand they have a higher price point to get in, but they low overhead. Do I know how to get you into one? No, but now you got Mogul who gonna get you into the storage unit. So what you like? What are you afraid of at this point?
Right.
Are you afraid of spending 97 or $297 and then failing? I spent 8 grand and failed. And I'm pretty sure that 8 grand ain't killed me. I'm still here.
Yep.
Cause with your mindset, you figure it out. You'll figure it out. Yo, what's up? Yo, BNW drywallers. I love your damn reels. When you be drywalling, it is so therapeutic. I don't know why, but I love when they scrape it and then if a little piece fall off and they get it all smooth. I don't know why, but it's one of my favorite things to watch. I love your reels. I love your reels. But being all serious, like, I love the fact that I could tune. I called Maurice the other day and we were talking about Toro. And I love the fact that my circle has grown to the point where I could call somebody who was doing something directly on a high level and get advice. What up? What up? What up, Professor Anessa? it's all seriousness though. Like it's all like at some point something in your life got to switch. Like it's a switch. It's like you're either you full of shit or you're not.
See, I see Miss Duchess says she into Miss Duchess. You buy mobile homes, or is that something you're getting into? Because I would love to learn about that. Now, hold on.
What's
This is the
going
guy that know
on?
about the Toro, right?
Yo,
Yes,
listen,
sir.
Pierre's
I'm
a very
tap,
active man.
listen. I'm tapping in with him because I need parts in the Toro plays, man. Me and Sheeta was talking about that earlier. I need to start getting into Toro, and I need to make some money. I got some goals, and Turo can help me get there.
Well, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
He got the cash flow hat on again. It's always about the
It's,
cash flow.
I said I'm going live, so Sheeta's holding me accountable.
There you
It's
go.
You know
all
who
about
holds
your
me
circle.
accountable? The people them. Because they be like, yo, shit, you want live already? I'm like, nah, I'm going live later. I've been in the streets.
Miss Duchess,
Yeah.
thank you. Definitely. But yeah, man. So you're gonna be speaking at the conference, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
excited.
definitely
I
being
don't
there.
know nothing about Toro, other than when I see
Okay.
Pushman Mitch post. That's all I know. So I'm actually excited to actually be able to watch your presentation. I got the VIP pass, so I'm gonna be asking a lot of questions because that's
Oh,
something I
so
want
you
to hear.
getting the extra goodies? You getting the extra sauce?
Yeah, what's the sense of me having all this business credit if I can't use it? And and listen,
You
if they know
about
they got an LLC, you got Bank of America. If you know, you know.
you know. I just got them for four.
So,
So
see, y'all better tap in, man. I don't know what y'all waiting for. He's telling y'all flat out. He's talking about it about Toro. So that means he knows what he's talking about. They're not gonna just have him on a panel talking about something he don't know about. That's a waste of everybody's time, energy, and money. And I'm pretty sure he wants to give you guys the information you're looking for. So if you ain't got your tickets, I don't know what y'all are waiting for. I really don't.
Let me
And
tell
the crazy thing, Sheeta, is people that listen. We on live. If y'all got questions that we can answer now, feel free to ask the questions. I may not know the answer, but I'm sure Sheeta or I don't even know his name. What's the hold on? I'll tell you right now. Plays
push
to
push
freedom.
a push a P. Push a P.
There we go. Push the P. Listen, I'm about to
Nah, let me
follow
stop.
him. This, you know what I'm saying? I just tapped to follow him just now. While we on the live, I just tapped to follow. So make sure y'all
you,
follow all three of us.
Oh, three.
he
Press
should be
that little arrow up top that's next to live, and make sure y'all follow all three of us because
I just gave you
that's
the
how you get
follow
the
back.
answers.
what y'all not
See?
realize. Let's talk about Pierre. Pierre's a very methodical man. Okay, he's very he's very uh he's numbers driven, right? But Pierre will go dead silent and then walk in here and be like, yeah, I just bought 5 cards. Yo, Pierre will be like,
That's
yo, I'm
gangster.
I'm working on this. I'm working on this. I'm doing some numbers on this. I'm running numbers on this. And you won't hear from Pierre for 3 weeks. Pierre come back. I bought 10 cards. That's dead ass how it went. He kept saying, I'm doing this auto trade line. I was like, Pierre, you don't need an auto trade line. You have a mortgage. He said, I'm running numbers on this. I'm running numbers on this. I didn't hear from Pierre for a month. Then they came back. Yo, Pierre just bought 10 Corvettes, a BMW, I truck, half an island, a yacht. Like, it was like, yo, what?
That's the
Yeah,
ultimate.
what
Bro.
I
He was like, yeah, I went ham.
tonight I was actually getting ready to switch up on you. I was getting ready to switch pace, switch the lane, because I hear y'all talking
Like,
about the business credit. So I was gonna give y'all a play on how to make $1,000 in 5 minutes.
Let me get my pen and paper ready. So I'm listening.
let's go.
All right, all right. So after you get, obviously you get your number one. Let me say this. All right, this is gonna take some time. This is gonna take some practice. All right, this has nothing to do with Toro. In fact, let me see if I could hold on. Let me see if I can switch the screen around. Right here.
Oh, he
Right here.
giving y'all some
I'm
options
about
for
to give you this.
ops.
I'm about to give you some option game real quick.
Let's
All
do it.
right. The stock option game right here. You want to talk about a high return real quick? This is it. Now, I highly recommend you paper trade first before you do any type of real live trades, right? You want to perfect your craft, get your strategy down correct. Um, and then we can start getting to it a lot faster. But I'm on TradingView right now, so this is where I use the chart, and we actually looking at a stock that moves very early on in the morning. I'm real big on buying your time back. So for me, it's crucial for me to make my bag and be going before 10 o'clock. Market opens up at 9:30 a.m. I might be throwing out a couple terms that you're not familiar with, but I could definitely break it down at a later time. I just want to show you a little something, something to get the people going because you're talking about leveraging your business credit and more. Oh, there we go, Mister. Look what I'm showing the people. Your
Oh,
favorite
we
stock.
got the options. That's Baba.
Yes, that's
Baba,
Baba.
I love you.
I only
Uh,
turned off the comments so we could see PS screen. So give it a moment. I'm gonna turn it back on. All right, go ahead, P.
yeah. So, y'all mentioned the business funding, right? So with 25,000, you get to make unlimited trades on a margin account. So you could actually get into the game, get into options, really with no money down, if you want to leverage it that way, right? Take the money from the business credit, fund your account, and trade. But like I said again, practice first before you just get up in here and start playing with $25,000. But anyhow, all right. So look, I'm gonna just give you some three simple indicators, right? We got your red lines is gonna be your resistance. Your blue lines is gonna be your support. We're looking for trends, right? We're looking for a green trend up. We're gonna be looking for calls, and if it go down, let's see, and if it go down like this, we're looking for puts, right? So this was actually yesterday. This once you see in the black area, this is the opening bell, 9:30 a.m. Right? We got Alibaba opened up at 117. That's the stock price, right? And then it shot up to about 122. So that's 5 points. The way option contracts work, one contract is the equivalent of 100 shares. I'm gonna say that again. One option contract is the equivalent of 100 shares. So the way you make money in this thing is for every $1 movement of the stock. So if the stock price goes from 117 to 118, you will earn a delta of 0.50. But remember, one contract equals 100 shares. So 0.50 times 100 is $50, right? So that's for one contract. Now, if you buy 10 contracts and then move 1 point, well, there you go. Now you got $500, right? And so forth. So just depending on how many contracts you buy, you could go ahead and you could come up, right? So we said we just want to get to $1,000 in 5 minutes, right? So if I go ahead and bought 10 contracts and this thing went from 117 to 118 right here to this on this next, not even the next candle, right? And mind you, I'm on a 15-minute time frame, by the way. So it, I would have to break down the time frames a little different, but just uh for showing for time's sake and purpose of showing this, 2 points, right? We said we're gonna buy 10 contracts. We're gonna enter here. We're gonna let this thing run up to 118. So now we just made 500, right? But we want to make 1,000 in under 5 minutes. So we're gonna have to wait, let this thing run up to 119. Boom. You get in right here, you get out right here, and you're done. There go your $1,000. And that's your first candle. We didn't even ride this full trend up, right? We just caught this first candle right here.
Wow.
Y'all understand it? Or is it, I
Yeah.
know it might be a little confusing at first if you just like fresh brand new spank into the stock market or stock options in general. But it really is that simple. And I'm talking about printing money. This is how we do it every morning,
And that's why I say Baba, I
right here.
love you. Baba,
Yep.
I love you.
And and Baba got movement like this too almost every day. She might run up, boom. The eighth, and then look what happened the other day for puts. She dropped. And the beautiful thing about Alibaba, so one of the things I recommend too is understanding and studying the stock, knowing how it moves, right? So we know, me and Maurice, we know that Alibaba moves in the morning, and then after the rest of the day, kind of go sit in the box. So you don't want any of these trades here. This is too choppy. This is too stressful. We wanted the trends, right? We want we want this to the upside. And when it hits this red, once it breaks out past this resistance point, we go ahead and get in the trade and we wait. And once that trend is up, now this is if you want to catch the whole trend. But like I said, my style of trading is scalping because I want to be in and out, right? So the most I would have probably been in this trade is till about 9:45, right? So I would have caught it from here to here. I probably would have caught the whole 5 points. So remember, 10 contracts. If this thing moved 1 point, that's $500. I just said this thing just moved 5 points. So y'all do the math on that, right? And that's before 10 o'clock. Now I've done bought my time back, right? Close the laptop. I go about the rest of my day, whether it be Turo, any other businesses that I'm involved in, real estate, you name it, or just hanging out with my children, buying your time back. And that's the most important part for me. So I just wanted to show y'all something real quick and how simple it is and how easy it is just to print money and catch the trend. Now, this is going to take, right? You just got to come with some practice. But you can simply take what you were saying before about the business funding, loading your account up, not coming out of pocket, and now you sitting here playing with the bank's money. And then you pay that money back, right? Especially if you got some 0% cards, pay that back over time, and then you pay yourself.
P, you think we could do this
Think about what
on the
$500
Sunday before the
a day could
conference?
do for you. Yo, I'm breaking up.
You hear me? I said on the Sunday before the conference, you think
Yeah,
we can
I
have
can hear. Am I breaking up?
I think you lagging, or am I lagging?
Now you find Maurice P. Always in the matrix.
All right, I'm gonna say what I gotta say, and you
Y'all
just
can't
gonna
hear
catch
me?
that shit like
No,
5 seconds
I heard
later.
everything you say.
I heard him say it, but I feel
Oh
like
damn! I was about.
he's waiting.
All right, so look, Sunday, right before the conference, we're gonna do a stock options class for everybody that bought tickets to the conference. So if y'all DM Cheetah the conference word, literally we're gonna break down all this shit. So we're gonna give you all these indicators and everything. That way you can, after the end of that class, you know the basics of how to get into options for free. All you gotta do is buy your ticket. That's not even part of the conference. That's
Oh
just on
wow.
GP.
Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. I like that. Let's do it for the people, man. Let's do it for the people. And but look at this. We gonna give y'all these indicators as well because now this is the cheat code right here. You see these blue dots at the bottom? You can literally just follow when this thing blue dots and know when to get in the trade. When it stops blue dotting, guess what? Trade's over. If you pay attention to the candles, you can see that's it. That was the end of the trade. And you can follow here, MACD. MACD crossed over and then crossed back over. That trade is done. So you have one indicator, two indicators. It broke out past resistance, candle bars. You got four indicators telling you, yo, get in and get out. Make your money, get your bag, and go. And this particular strategy is called scalping, right? You have some people though that intraday where they kind of sit through the trend all day. So they probably would have caught it from here all the way to here to about 11:30. But I'm good. All I need is 5-10 minutes. I'm trying to make my little $1,000 and I'm gone. Now you do the math. There's 20 trading days in a month. 1,000 times 20, that's 20,000 a month. Tell me who can't use 20,000 a month extra in addition to what they got going on with their other businesses?
Come on, why y'all not buying y'all damn tickets to this conference? Y'all just heard what this man said?
Listen, this
Wow.
listen. It's all about value. It's all about value.
Right. So this is like a value add.
And
It's a value add.
came on so
And
Maurice just said it, and I'm in the I'm a panelist.
You heard it here first.
Did he even clear this?
and yeah,
Was this?
I just wanted I wanted to wanted to share that because I think it's so important that we add, more tools to the tool belt. You know, so whether you doing MS and trucking, Toro, real estate, options too. So we're not gonna be behind the eight ball because we've been behind for a long.
That's the part though. That's the part. And I feel like I was speaking with my mom earlier, and we were talking about family stuff, and I was just like, I don't know, mom. I'm like, listen, I said I can't speak for other people. I can't speak for um anybody else, but I know that the information I have now, it's over. Like it's over, right? It's over. The information that I have now, if the family don't want to move on it, they don't want to act, or they want to learn,
Peace.
that's it. Like, but the thing is though, my young ones, all my nephews, I got five of them. You already know nephew be pulling up, nephew be having answers to certain plays. Both of them, they already know. Like, oh, auntie, one of my nephews literally looked at me and said, I said, Joe, you need to start investing in the stock market. And he literally said, why would I give Apple $1,000? I said, you have an iPhone. You already did.
That's true.
Already did it. He said, oh, but that's not the same thing. I said, how? You gave them $1,000. They gave you a phone. Or you give them $1,000 to give you a piece of the company. Like which one? It's either way. Oh, because you can use the phone. Oh, so we only believe in tangible things. No, no. But he said, well, how would I? And I said, well, to be honest, I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm a stock guru, but I know that I shop at Target a lot. So if I'm already giving Target my money, Target ain't going nowhere.
So look, Rashida, here's what I do too now, right? After I'm earning with the options, I'm not done with that money. Now I'm trying to flip the money with the other money now to make more money.
To make more
So
money.
now you take the options money, you take a percentage of that, and then you go buy yourself some long-term stocks. Like you mentioned, go buy stuff that's going to be here forever.
I
Facebook, Apple,
think I honestly believe like things that you use. If you go in your house
right?
and you have 15 Apple products and you have no Apple stock, you're bugged out. If you look at what they put in and pieces they use to actually build your laptop and you don't own a piece of those companies, you're bugging. Like it's just think about it. If you are into real estate and you are constantly shopping at Home Depot and Lowe's, there's no reason why you don't have a piece of Home Depot. If you are constantly shopping in a location and if you look at the company and they're not going anywhere, there's no reason why not to invest in it because you're already giving them your money. Now have them
Yeah,
work for your money instead of working to give them money.
yep. So here's what I would look into because you could take action now. You're probably thinking it's too late. It's never too late. There's a company called Lucid. Their ticker is LCID. All right. They're going to be partnering with Apple. Apple's coming out with a car, an electric car. They want to step into that space with Tesla. I would be looking into Lucid because if when they partner and all of that news comes out, their share price right now is $28.83 currently.
What?
Guess
That
guess
shit
what
gonna
happens when
skyrocket.
guess what happens when they announce the news officially? Hey, we're the official partner, we're the official battery for Apple's car. Skyrockets out of here. So you just got to do your research, but that's what comes along with it. So pay
So
attention.
the question, P. So that company LCID, right? Now the stock price of the company is going to skyrocket. Is there, and I'm asking, is there two ways you can get on? So technically, you LCID, he said L as in Larry, C as in Charlie, I as in Igloo, D as in Delta.
Hmm.
So could you get in on the option on that play and the initial stop? So
Hmm.
that's a two.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Shit, I
And
thought you ain't
the
do
beauty.
stocks. You over here dropping gems like that? Come
I'm
on.
I ain't say I'm not saying I'm not a long term investor. I definitely got some long term investment. That's why I'm really looking at my portfolio like that because I'm like I'm waiting 5 years.
Yo, Maurice, don't be fooled. Rashida be on them Zooms.
Hmm.
She be hopping on them Zooms low key.
I'll be on there. I'll be on there. I'll be on there until I
She
got.
be jumping on them Zooms.
I'll be on there.
But not that's the beauty about the option. So long term, you could have, let's say for example, Lucid growing. You know what I'm saying? You take a long term position with Lucid, right? And then on the option side, the thing about the options is always a fight every day, whether it's gonna go up or down. But if you look at the trajectory of the actual stock, it's still trending up. But it's just a constant fight of buyers and sellers every single day. So the beauty about options is we could play it up or we could play it down. It don't really matter. We're not emotional. We just react to what we see on the charts. So that's the ill part about the options. And once you practice and get better and better, you can stack it up. You don't even have to be doing $1,000 a day. That's my goal. You could just be, you can lower it. You be at $500. You be at $100 a day, but it's gonna be a lot more higher return on your money as opposed to, and no shade to 9 to 5. I come from that, but you're gonna make that in a matter of minutes compared to what you could make doing 40 hours per week for
9:30 to
less.
10 o'clock. You in and you out.
So
Well, you
just
got
think
my
about that and
attention.
I just want everybody to just know, like, as long as the information's out there, you know what to do with it. It's really no reason to have a scarcity mindset about money. Money's of abundance. It's out there for everybody to go get it. You just gotta know how to go get it.
Here's a question.
Do it.
Here's a question. This is why you got to think about it because you're really printing money. Because you're really just printing money. Because where's the money not? Where's the freaking money from the options coming from?
So the options are just like derivatives of the actual stock. So you can have the you can buy the stock, but you're not obligated to.
Yeah.
So the person who's actually holding the stock,
Uh-huh.
they're selling. So they have like a cost basis. You could sell covered calls and puts to people like us. So there is somebody who's selling their shares of that particular stock to us. That's like a little more complicated on the back end of how where that money come and go from. But we're literally just buying contracts from each other. Like
So,
if when
but
it's when it's going shooting up, I'm buying a contract from somebody who's selling it to me.
This is like an episode of Billions. So
yo,
listen,
the crazy part, because that's what I'm saying. Like you're literally printing money. So when it comes out, and it's funny because Knots always says it, like, yo, you're really printing money. I'm like, yo, you really print money, and if you do your credit right, you really printing credit, which essentially prints you more money. So it's like if you really thinking like, oh, I gotta hold on to this dollar. What you hold on to this dollar for? You can't get any more dollars if you keep your hand like this.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. The only way you could get more dollars in your hand is if you open it.
Money's infinite.
It's infinite. It's not going nowhere. It's not. All right, I'm shutting up. I'm shutting up.
listen. If
And
y'all
the way they print money, man.
y'all better get the tickets to the conference so y'all can get that. What is it? The Sunday before the conference.
So what's that? The 20th, right? Yeah. So the 20th. What you doing?
Yeah,
10 a.m.
yeah, we set it up. We definitely gonna do a bonus because I definitely feel that should be
A bonus before the
a
conference.
bonus
This
that everybody should have access to.
And that's only for people that, yeah, for VIP, man. Y'all gotta get treated special. So VIP people, y'all buy y'all tickets. Y'all
VIP
get
extra
y'all getting a free
lot.
class on stock options.
Yeah, because I don't know
How to
nothing
get
about.
started. And yo, to be honest, I was a little intimidated by the charts. I was like, I just stick to real estate. Like I was looking at the charts the same way y'all was probably just now, and then I was put on and I learned about it, and it was over ever since. It was a wrap. So I feel like everybody needs to know. I'm trying to teach everybody what I know.
The importance
And
of getting
I'm no
information.
guru. You know what I'm saying? So
The crazy thing is, Pierre in our group, Pierre does a Zoom call on Sundays. That's what he does. He took it upon himself. Like, yo, y'all really got to get it. And he's a great teacher because he's very much so with the numbers. So that's a treat for the VIP. For the VIP, y'all get the Sunday before y'all getting stock options.
So I'm
That
pretty sure half of y'all is on that waiting list too. So if y'all on that waiting list, y'all already got 50% off to that VIP ticket. So y'all not even paying that 297. What y'all paying like 240 or some change?
140. I think it was
One. I'm sorry, my bad. 140.
see, Maurice getting too much money over there.
I'm
He losing count. He getting too much money over there. Alibaba treating him good.
bye bye. I love you.
I'm done. Yo, you got some last minute jumps for the people? I gotta get to
Hold on,
bed.
who paid 140?
The wait, if you
What
had
y'all
to wait
talking
in
about?
the beginning, the wait list was 24 hours. It was half for VIP.
Oh, well, I missed the 24 hours, so I paid full price, and I'm okay with that. You know why? Because now I'm getting in the stock options class, which I know nothing about, and I get to kick it with y'all, and I'm learning some stuff, learning how to make some money. So y'all
Let's
are bugging me.
go.
If y'all don't got y'all tickets, listen, he just told y'all how to make $1,000 before 10 o'clock. If that don't intrigue you alone, I don't know what the hell y'all are doing. Y'all wasting time. Y'all might as well be watching the Knicks, because that's a waste of time, too, and I'm a Knicks fan. So listen,
Yo, Mr. Other Construction, DM me, yo. DM me so I can send you that information.
he's giving out game. He came on here and said, "I make $1,000 before 10 o'clock." That got my attention.
Yo, if you watch it, it's a waste of
Listen, I'm a Knicks fan, and they waste the time. If,
time.
if you're not if you're not implementing this information, man, listen.
The Knicks and the Cowboys be getting shade no matter if they no matter the time of the day. I'm sorry. That just made me laugh. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm done.
I'm gonna be taking notes. I'm excited. I don't know nothing about stocks, options, nothing. So,
Yeah,
uh,
and it get better than that. It get better than that.
I'm
But
excited.
I'm gonna leave it there, and we'll go over some more.
It's definitely the
So,
cap.
Some
so basically, during this conference, Sheeta right here is going to be teaching y'all how to get credit to cash, if I'm not mistaken, right? You got a limit on how much you're going to teach them how to go for one card.
I
Let's
got
just say 3,000.
I'm
Just a bare 3,000.
got a certain amount of time. I want to hit the good points, so I'm gonna hit the good points.
All right, so we gonna say she gonna teach y'all how to get 3,000 off that credit card. Pierre just told y'all how to make 10,000. I'm sorry, not 10,000. He just showed y'all how to make a
we just
thousand
doing
in 10
thousands,
minutes
thousands.
off of that credit card. That money that you didn't have to work for, you just had to use. I don't even got my wallet near me. One of those good old plastic or metal or aluminum cards, depending on how fancy y'all are, and utilize that to get into stock options. Where now 10 minutes out of your day, you're making $1,000 using that credit card that she just taught you how to take cash off of. And now that same money that you're getting off of the credit cards and from the stock options, you now can invest into real estate, get into commercial complexes, get into Turo, get into storage units, all passive income opportunities that you're not working for. We're not teaching you how to be another self-employed owner of a business. We teaching you how to be an investor and a business owner, not utilizing your time to get, oh, I got to go to work and then I got to come home and do work on my business. Don't get me wrong. I still do that. I'm literally working on my business right now. Y'all see me editing these videos. That's what I do. It is 11 o'clock at night and I'm still working, but I choose to do that. We're teaching you how to make money passively and give you the knowledge that you can pass on to your kids and your grandkids and your future kids and your ex-wives too. Maybe they'll stop bugging you.
What?
But yeah, but yeah, grab your tickets.
I'm done. Not the ex-wife dressed.
You know what? On Sunday too, since it's we're gonna segue into Toro, I'm gonna show you how now to we're gonna call it manufacture spend because you gotta get a way to kind of get around them taxes on that money. You're gonna be making so much money, you gotta figure out how to write it off. So that's where the manufacture plays come in. So we're gonna talk about that too. So it all come back full circle. Come back full circle.
You essentially got to fix your credit, build your business, get some money, put them into places that's gonna make you more money. Get the people back them day money, keep your profit, use it to make more money, and now you in a circle of ever flowing cash flow. That's essentially what it is. You're not buying
Seven
like
steps.
your money, you buying assets with your money, so your ass is always set.
Facts.
That was dope. That was like a bar.
Like,
Bars. Bars. But shit, you got rap for us too. You know,
yo, I'll be sometime when I put the scarf on
put
and
a beat on.
it's late, the bars be coming, but being all serious, like in all seriousness. Like I could, when you know what it is too. We gotta take the blinders off, y'all, because sometimes you feel like you don't see it, like you don't see it until you see it, until you experience it. So some of this shit, I was like, oh yo, until I ran my first play, I was like, oh shit, it's lit. Yo, I'm gonna make that a shirt. So I'm not gonna save this live so that I can make this a shirt and then nobody steal my idea. But I gotta make some orders on Shirtsy anyway, so
I was supposed to be doing that tonight. Thank you for reminding me.
you welcome. You welcome. I didn't even know he won't be doing that, but we all thinking the same shit. Trade line. Ding. Say less.
Yeah.
Say less. Listen. I got some last words for the people.
Yeah.
We did our affirmations today. We got some options traded today. I got some motivation today. Flossie got a ticket today. Flossie, I ain't forget. I'm in here right now. As soon as I'm done. Soon as we get off here, I'm gonna send it to you. Flossie got her ticket today. Cause Derek said he's sponsoring. He's
Yep.
desperate. People to the conference because he don't want money to be the excuse. But we done gave y'all a money play that could get y'all into the conference anyway. If you've been partially listening, we've been saying
Yeah, we even give away the Oculus at the conference.
we get away.
Mm. Nah, I need
Yeah.
one of those.
I be
Or VIP members at the end of the end of the conference. I'm one of the lucky individuals after she did make a quiz asking people what they learned and whatnot. The
it's
top
always with
the, the top person that gets the best score in this game gets an Oculus. We want to make sure that y'all actually learning this information, not just taking it and doing nothing with it. Like we want y'all to retain the shit.
it's about retention.
And none of this benefits us. That's the thing. Like we gonna make our money regardless.
I run plays regardless. My back was in full planche today, and I still hobbled my ass in to.
But my final words is if not now, when? And if not you, then who?
Okay.
That's a bar. You gotta match. Oh, shit, it's a bar.
We driving bars? Damn, I'm about to say some cliche. If you fail to plan, then you plan to fail.
People got the flip phone one. I'm done. There, you gotta match the bar.
Uh, only thing I got is you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Mm.
Facts.
Damn, I brought a lot of heat. I already said I'm.
And here we go. Close it out, Sheeta.
Listen, it's gonna work or it's gonna work. It's the only option, and that's my bar. I
Come
don't care.
on,
I don't
come
care.
on, Nehemiah.
Listen, money coming to me easily, quickly. Bounce. I'm a money magnet, and my day is always gonna be great because I'm blessed and highly favored. That's the bar for forever.
Woo!
Gang, gang,
I
gang, gang, gang,
love
gang.
facts.
Big facts.
Man.
All right. Listen, y'all. The conference is lit. If y'all like our energy on lives, I'm just letting y'all know it's gonna be even more lit on lives. Get into the conference. We got the Facebook group popping. We got a lot of things going on because we want you guys to win. Like, in all honesty, the more times that we all win, we win. It's a blessing. To be blessed is to be a blessing. And that's essentially what we all gotta be, a blessing to others. And with the information that we gathered, we're giving it to you because we're like, yo, we gather this information and it works in each of our lives in different ways because we all do different shit. We all do different shit, and in each of our lives, the information that we gain in different situations and in the same situation, because some of us are in the same program, and we took parts of that program, took it out, and became an expert in that field and started running that play, and it's all working. And we're like, yo, this shit works. I could teach somebody else how to do this shit, and they could stop complaining about the day-to-day shit that they go through. You
Mm-hmm.
could start making a little bit extra. So it's like, all right, yo, I could do something extra myself. I could build. I could grow. I could have extra income. The first thing you got to get is that mindset right. So listen, DM the word conference, get the information on the conference. If you ain't get the ticket yet, I don't know what you're waiting for because they just added an extra parts of VIP on the live. Brandon's gonna hear about this, but they added an extra piece of VIP on the live. Pierre's taking his time out. The Sunday is not, that's not what we planned because people still have families and I teach my class on Sunday. So listen, like this is not serious. And the reason why we're doing it is just like, yo, our people lack we lack because of lack of knowledge. We starve because of lack of knowledge. And now the books are open. They not let it's not whites only at the door no more. And I'm sorry, I don't like making stuff real like, melanated versus non-melanated, blah blah blah. But the door doesn't say whites only anymore, but you're still not going inside. So it's time to go. It's go time. Like it's go time. All right. This is springtime coming. That's when the flowers start to bloom. Conference right before springtime. So let's go. I appreciate y'all for hopping on the live. We put money in hands over here. And start with your mindset. I appreciate y'all for hopping on the live. Another day, another live, live, live. She the threes
All right.
in 5, 4. She the 3, 2. Y'all have a good night.
Later, y'all.